All right. I'm a mimic, and today we're playing some more Alan Wake 2. Just waiting for notifications. There we go. So last time we played Alan Wake 2, we went to Parliament Tower and saw more of Alice's art exhibition about the Dark Place and saw that Barry's been trying to reach out to her for a while. Hey, welcome to the stream. We also went back to Bright Falls as Saga and found out that the lodge was attacked by the cult of the tree. And Scratch seems to have come through and either killed or turned them into Taken. But right as Saga was getting ready to hand over the clicker to Alan, the FBC showed up and took over. Congrats, Nuke, on the 90 stream streak. So the FBC has taken over, and we're now playing as Saga instead of Alan in Bright Falls. However, Alex Casey is missing, and we are on our way to go to the Valhalla nursing home. Because hopefully Odin and Tor have some more information for Saga. And it sounds like there might be trouble over there. So let's go. So we're in the woods that hopefully lead to the nursing home. I'm hoping. Which is weird because it doesn't seem. Oh, there is the road. Okay. So there is a road, Main Street, that goes out to the manor and the wellness center of the Valhalla nursing home. And I bet this also leads to Watery. Now it looks like there are a few cult stashes because I did find that map in the Kalevala Knights workshop. So we'll get the cult stashes as we go. I don't think there's anything I need from here, right? Yeah, until I get more inventory space, I don't think I'm gonna bother with the crossbow. You know, it'd be almost nice and peaceful if I didn't know that there are taken here. I already missed a turn off to go get a cult stash. Okay. And hopefully these ones won't have as much math. Can't believe we spent 15 minutes trying to solve that very simple math equation last time. I'm going slow just in case there are taken right around the corner. I do want this cult stash. It should be up here somewhere. But this looks like another FBC host. Bunch of children toys, the moose and the mug from Coffee World.
Another one of those rhymes.
Let's see if we can solve this one. Mother, may I go outside? May I run and play? I say to you, my daughter dear, go outside and play, but only in the light of day, and only round the trees so grown, never near the lake, my child, and never may you drown. So, shouldn't this just be the daughter here? Maybe the mother at home?
Sure.
Why did it turn around? Wait a minute, why did it turn upside down? Tell me, mother, will I die? Yes, my child, and so shall I. Little black flowers grow in the sky. Very similar kind of vibe, huh? Interesting that's continuing with this drowning theme. Because they keep saying that Logan drowned. And that there was someone else who drowned in a bunker. And those are wolf tracks. It's from a song by Chris Isaac. Oh, I'm not familiar with it. I hear you. Poor angry puppies. Poor angry puppies.
I'm getting quite the charm collection.
Okay, so that's another one of the charms that saves me from death. So let's swap out the resources found one. Oh, I guess I have two of those now. Okay, but I'm still missing the Colt stash, which should be right up here at the top. Oh, there it is.
Another cult stash?
Oh, this one's an easy one. Okay. See? Easy. The cult of the tree sees everything. Interesting. Why is it giving me 308? Isn't that rifle ammo? I don't have a rifle. I'm probably saying the ammo type wrong, but you know what I mean. The 308. Have to remember which button the run button is every time. So we're gonna come back in here and just drop off one of our farms. And one of the first aid kits. Okay. Now we can continue and find the next cult stash. Call it the shooty shoot thingies. Yeah, that's an option. I didn't get it. Oh, there's more than one. How many wolves are in there? Poor wolves. Poor danger puppies. Okay, so that's the Valhalla nursing home, and that's the ranger cabin. But first, there's a lunchbox up here.
And another lunchbox.
Just then, I suddenly slammed into something that felt like a sturdy, well-built brick wall. I almost fell, but a strong arm grabbed me by the waist. I hardly knew what was happening. A voice reached through my confused, frightened haze like an outstretched hand. A gruff, manly voice. The deep, reassuring voice reassured me. "Don't worry, miss. I've got this." I looked up just in time to see the monster barreling through the forest at us. Just then, a blast. The monster went down like an elderly person who had lost their cane. I looked. Oh, I couldn't get through it. I looked up at my savior and saw a handsome face with dark hair. He wore a stylish tweed jacket and held up a smoking pistol. "Looks like I got here just in time," he said. He smiled at me and my heart fluttered like a bird. I'll say, I thought to myself. I tried really hard to get through that without laughing, and I couldn't. I was just... This fanfiction's too funny. Spicy puppies, yes, spicy puppies. That's what they are. Poor spicy puppies. Whoop. Okay. Oh, I'm looking right at one. Now, I don't think I'll go all the way to the ranger station because that seems out of my way. I want to go to Valhalla Nursing Home. So we're just going to go around this little bend, grab the cult stash, and backtrack. Oh, it's in the back of a truck. There are 200 total vehicles in a factory consisting of bicycles and cars. Each car has 4 wheels and each bicycle has 2 wheels. There are a total of 754 wheels in the factory. How many cars are in the factory? Didn't I just say that I didn't want to do more math? I just said that. I feel like this one's easier though. Right? Because we have bikes plus cars is equal to 200. Right? And then we have 2 wheels per bike plus 4 wheels per car is equal to 754. Now, we only care about how many cars are in the factory. And B is 200 minus C. We can then plug that in to the other equation and get 400 plus 2C is equal to 754. 2C is 354. Therefore, C is equal to 177. Does that seem right to everybody? We'll try it. I used to be really good at math, if you can believe it. Hey, that one didn't take nearly as long. We need to go bigger. More stick symbols, more graffiti. I want people pissing their pants when they think about going into the woods. Spread the word. They don't want people coming into these woods. Which is kind of weird. That does seem to be their whole thing, is they wanted to make the woods scary. And that could lead back into the whole thing with, stories in the dark place need to connect to folklore in the place it's trying to connect to. So by trying to keep the woods scary, they're creating scary folklore that the dark place can then connect to. I could see that. I'm almost positive there's going to be taken right around here. It just feels like it, doesn't it? Is that the nursing home?
Tor and Odin claim to be my family. I know Logan and I never lived here. But I don't know enough about my family history to say they're not my relatives. Mom only ever said my grandfather was bad news. The less I knew about him, the better.
That that does sound like something you'd want to say about Tor and Odin, doesn't it, though? There's some bad news. Interesting little retirement community. And it did say that this was built specifically for Tor and Odin to retire to. Oh, that's the sun coming through the trees. Okay. It doesn't look like there's anything out here. But it did say that there might be some trouble in the nursing home itself. So let's go ahead and go in. Valhalla Nursing Home. The Hall of Heroes. Huh. And it's a tree. The logo for it is a tree. 1887. See, now I'm wondering if all this, is that number important and relevant to things going on? I'll ring the doorbell. Return 5. Old Gods.
It's a little late for visitors, you know. I was getting the... Oh! Saga? What's up?
Hi, Rose.
Hello, Rose. Thought I'd swing by, see the family. Not a bad time, is it?
Oh, no. I was just, tidying I'm so glad you're visiting again, Saga. But Odin and Tor can't see anyone today.
Suspicious. And what are you cleaning up?
I was just on the phone with Tor. He invited me over.
Sorry. They had a little too much fun on our trip to Watery and need to rest.
I need an excuse to get in and talk to them. That's too bad. Okay if I say hi to the other residents before I go?
Sure. They always love visitors. Come on in. Not smart to be outside when the sun goes down.
I love the architecture. I always dreamed of living in a haunted Victorian manor.
You say that like it's your first time here.
Why do you carry bullets in the dresser in the hallway? Old age is a state of mind. Valhalla Nursing Home. Rock around the rocking chair. Because it's America. Oh, because the bullets in the entryway. Yeah, I guess. Old folks home. Valhalla Nursing Home. However, I did notice these look familiar, don't they? Hey! It's the Alan Wake cutout. The sudden stop.
Saga, this way.
Even Vikings need their rest. From the best-selling author Alan Wake, Alex Casey, and Alex Casey Thriller. What is this? Oh no. Wake up! Alan Wake's crime novels have become the sensation of the nation. Join us as we flip through the pages of the man behind the books. Books Magazine. How has your life changed since your books became so popular? Alan Wake. I have to do a lot more magazine interviews. Other than that, it's not so different. FM. You're so hilarious. I can see why you're a writer. So what do you do to get your creative juices flowing? Alan. Writing is a very solitary journey. When I'm working, I like to be alone in a room with my manuscript. There I can wrestle with the story, get inside the heads of my characters. FM. Sounds exhausting. And yet you find plenty of energy to party, right? Word on the street is you've been out enjoying New York nightlife. Any favorite spots? Alan. I'd prefer if we could just focus on my writing. FM. Definitely. Although I'm sure our readers would love to know where they can find a New York's hottest writer on a Saturday night. Are you working on a new book? Alan. Yes. On some level, I'm always working on the next story. Right now, I'm looking into something different. A departure from what people would expect. Something new. FM. Be careful with that. People don't always like new. So what role does the beautiful Alice Wake play in your work? Is she your muse? Alan. Alice keeps me stable. She's an anchor, stopping the waves from carrying me too far out to sea. Oh, that's nice. This is fan art of Alan. I was wondering if you could help me. Longing internally will serve you pancakes. You were my muse all along, Rose. Naughty Alan. Oh, Rose. Be my light in the darkness, Rose. That's an old picture of Alan. Alan Wake, the bad boy of fiction. Best-selling author sets a feisty new tone for writers. Alan Wake is an author best known for his Alex Casey books, a series of thrilling novels that reinvigorated the crime genre. But Wake isn't just known for his literary works. He's also famous among New York's most exclusive clubs as a late-night party animal. This author is redefining what it means to be a writer. Gone are the days of isolated figures hunching over typewriters in dark rooms. Wake is a man who hits the town in style, a regular at the hottest spots in the city, happy to see and be seen. The people, and the paparazzi, can't get enough of him. But it's not just his social calendar that makes this writer stand out from his peers. Artists are famous for their tempers, but Wake's is in a completely different orbit. Damaging property, giving photographers black eyes, avoiding lawsuits. This writer is a train full of rage, and you better get off the tracks. Like a punk rocker, Wake is grabbing musty old stereotypes and smashing them into pieces. This is one rebel to keep an eye out for. They keep focusing on his nightlife. I do find it funny that he's now reduced to sitting in a dark room hunched over a typewriter. Where is Alan Wake? Mystery writer mysteriously disappears. The best-selling author, known for his Alex Casey novels, has been reported missing in the town of Bright Falls, Washington. Mr. Wake's wife, Alice Wake, has not given any comments on the case, but is confirmed to have been the one to report her husband's disappearance to the authorities. The mysteries surrounding the novelist's disappearance don't stop there. Other individuals from the town were reported missing within a similar time frame. It is unclear whether these disappearances are connected. Wake's literary agent, Barry Wheeler, has indicated he has no information to provide, despite having been seen with Mr. Wake in Bright Falls just before the author's disappearance. The writer Alan Wake has a history of violence toward the press and is rumored to have struggled with addiction. The story will be updated as it unfolds. Oh wow, and she has multiple copies of all the books. Rose, you built a shrine in the Valhalla nursing home.
There's another lunchbox.
For the twilight years, Valhalla nursing home. You are strong, you are successful, you are confident. I'll just take those manuscript fragments and update my map. Oh, there are a lot of things to see here. So this is the shrine. Looks like there's... Oh, there's Tor and Odin are upstairs. Hey, it's Adi. Adi is here at the Valhalla nursing home. Old Gods of Asgard Museum, trophy room. Oh, hey, there's Pat. He's the one on the radio. Nice Adi emote. Okay, we're gonna check 18. We can probably upgrade our weapons. Let's see. Sawed-off shotgun. Increased damage to enemies that are stunned, blinded, or knocked down. What's the other options? Pistols. Increase the magazine size. Hold the fire button for auto fire mode. Let's do more bullets.
Saga had lost count of how many shots she'd fired, but she was sure it must have been more than she had in her magazine. And yet, she'd not run out of ammo. As if the magazine had grown to fit more bullets. She fired again.
It is nice of Alan to just be upgrading Saga's equipment like that. So this is the fitness center. Uh-oh, did you forget to wash your hands? So it said there was an object of interest or a point of interest out here. Oh, right up there. Valhalla Nursing Home was established in 2014 by the Old Gods Foundation. Originally built in 1965 by an unknown architect for the Finnish filmmaker Thomas Zane, this manor is steeped in artistic history. I met Odin and Tor Anderson in 2012, in a strange trip that resulted in strange new friendships. I was honored to manage their band as they made their comeback, touring the country and producing revolutionary new music. However, all good things must come to an end. Valhalla is a place of rest. In that spirit, I hope this building will serve as a place where people can spend their golden years in peace and comfort. May it be a home to those who need one. Welcome to Valhalla, Barry Wheeler. So Barry Wheeler set this all up. Interesting that they say this whole place was made for Thomas Zane, and he's no longer a poet, but a filmmaker. Things really just don't seem right, do they? Oh. That's a lot of water damage. This is not a great place for a retirement home, I gotta say.
Old Gods of Asgard. So Odin and Tor had a band and everything.
They were the band. What are you talking about, Saga? Have you never heard of any old Gods of Asgard music? Oh, that's weird. Why are they recording out there? Wait a minute. That's one of the little mayor voting thingies. Booths. I think we've seen all of these. Beer and salt and vinegar chips. All the retirement home needs. Even Vikings need their rest. Oh, they have it set up for karaoke. Okay. Cool.
Oh, thought I'd lost you. Here's some of our residents, or as I like to call them, our little Vikings. Look who swung by, everyone. Norman, clothes. Norman, we have a visitor. Where are your clothes?
I'm headed back to the sauna with Artie.
Just another day in Valhalla. I should really get back to work, Saga. But feel free to spend some time with Mandy May and Norman here. It's good for them to have company.
Thanks,
Tor and
Rose.
Odin are here somewhere. Need to find them.
Have you seen Tor or Odin?
Do either of you know where I could find Tor and Odin?
Odin is sleeping upstairs, but your grandpa's been acting crazy. He got electrocuted when he smashed the telephone.
Don't make up stories. Tor went loopy and smacked himself in the head with that hammer he's always carrying around.
Tor is hurt. Something's wrong with him.
That's not good.
Was Tor hurt badly?
He never let go of that hammer when he got electrocuted. It looked like a bolt of lightning hit him. Wham! Zap!
Thank goodness Blum took the hammer away from him. It's not Tor's hammer, no matter what he keeps saying. Blum has his moments, even if he is a Russian.
Mandy May, you can't say stuff like that.
Well, what are you knitting?
That's some fascinating knitwork, Mandy May. What's your inspiration?
Oh, I don't know. It is what it wants to be. Taking a break from making those little ornaments for Rose. Do you knit?
I dabbled when I was pregnant. Socks, mittens, the usual stuff.
Oh, how about knitting me some underwear?
One more crude remark from you, Norman, and I'll put this needle in your ear.
So, Rose is the one that's been leaving all of the lunchboxes out.
Norman, put some clothes on.
Mandy
What if that
May.
towel slipped? No one wants to see your meat basket.
Not until I've gotten more sauna.
So Mandy May's the one that knits all the decorations for them.
Are you planning to go watch the Deer Fest parade, Mandy May?
And sit in a crowd of noisy drunks all day? I'd rather stick this knitting
Ati,
needle in
this
my
is your
ear.
home. You don't need to keep cleaning. I'd
Ati?
take that mop away, but I know you'll just find it again.
Kyllä, kyllä. Mutta once after being told no. Why rest when you are born to work? Eikö niin?
And you know Mr. Blum doesn't like it when you take his work clothes. Why don't you go pick a song from the jukebox?
Yes, box Holy Ray. Just thinking about it makes my dance foot waggle. Kyllä näin on.
Ozzy, what are you doing here? You're not even the janitor here. Okay, so it's the poet and the muse. Cool. This is one of the songs from the first game. I like this song. Nice to meet you. I'm Saga.
Hello there. Saga Anderson.
Eipä siinä. Name won't make the man worse. Even a Swedish name. I'm Ahti.
Anything good on that jukebox?
We try to do good, but only Prime comes out. Music from my Swedish brothers, old gods of Asgard. My pals, the Perkele Vikings. Perkele.
Do you know where I could find the Andersons?
Oh, you can never know where. Only a seaman can know that. But even the seaman can't know everything.
Fair enough. Thanks anyway. Were you in the band?
Minäkö? No. Perkele saatana, en ollut en. Not so much sweet that it fills the whole stomach. But we have shared a stage or two.
Ahti's always fun.
Aye. The song revives the soul.
Bingo. Cool. You said I've been here before?
You said I'd been here before. When was the last time I visited? Let's see exactly what she thinks she remembers.
Oh, it's been years. We were all so sad when you left. After the accident.
Oh, fuck this. My daughter didn't drown. You're remembering wrong. She's at home watching Night Springs with her father.
Mm-hmm.
It's useless. I need to stop the story.
I was really dismissive of Rose.
Mandy May and Norman said Tor is hurt. Why didn't you mention that earlier?
Oh, you mean the little bump on his noggin? It's nothing. The residents like to exaggerate.
Uh-huh. I need to check Tor's room.
Yeah, let's check Thor's room. This looks like a locked door.
Sorry, Saga. That area is for staff only.
Okay.
What's in the wellness center?
Oh, that's where we provide our health services to the residents. We have a rehab facility, dining area, and beds for special round-the-clock care. To stay young, stay limber.
Okay. Let's go upstairs. And hopefully get more inventory space. I don't think there was anything else in here, right?
I thought Artie put on a wonderful performance this afternoon.
But you're always calling him a crazy Finn.
I respect the art, Norman.
The art, but not Ahti. That's sad.
Have you seen the way Tor's been slobbering over Cynthia? He's like a horny teenager.
What's wrong with a little romance at our age?
Cynthia As in from the first game? The one who...
And sit in a crowd of noisy drunks all day? I'd rather stick this knitting needle in my ear.
Oh, I can't really read that. Journal of some sort. So, wasn't Cynthia the Lady of Light in the first game? Is that who Tor is after? Hey, it's the rec room. Oh, it's a safe spot. Let's make some room. Okay. Oh, somebody spilled some coffee. I'm always interested in the books they have just lying around. I almost missed a deer.
On greener pastures now.
The Pat Main radio show. KVNH, Valhalla Nursing Home Radio.
The Valhalla nursing home is old. Very old.
I shouldn't
The
interrupt him.
government built a bunker here during World War II to watch the ocean for Axis navies and who knows what else. Ever since they sealed the bunker, it's been a hot spot for teens. The Ocean View Motel and Spa, they call it, ironically, I believe. They go there to enjoy their beer and their vapes and electronic cigarettes. Ridiculous. The future is... So, the teens would drink there, do other stuff that isn't appropriate content for you listeners at home, but the bunker has a tendency to flood, especially during the winter. In the 90s, a group of teens went down there one Saturday night and got a little drunker than usual. The teens noticed one girl, Nora Hesberg, was missing. They figured she just went home. When Nora's folks didn't find her in her bed the next morning, they called the police. The authorities, they searched the bunker and found poor Nora floating in one of the flooded passages. She had a real talent for music. Folks say they still hear her singing in the nursing home. Nowadays, teens think the bunker is haunted. That doesn't stop them from going there. The police have tried to lock it up, but you know young people, they're persistent. Now, as for myself, an impartial journalist, I have lived here at the Valhalla nursing home for 5 years, and in that time I have never heard Nora's singing. Just the humming of a certain neighbor of mine who has an inexplicable love for Finnish tango.
Oh, is his room next to Audie's? Okay, so I can't talk to him. But it was really, really weird that he would say that the bunker is called the Ocean View Motel and spa. Nordic nature, golden years, donuts. Aw, the Old Gods of Asgard Museum is locked. Lot of books. Do they actually read all these, do you think? Have they read all of them? Aside from the fact that a lot of them are duplicates. Okay, let's empty our inventory because it got full again. It really likes to auto sort, doesn't it? You can never have too many batteries. I'm not getting rid of those. Tor. His room is a mess.
This is Tor's room.
This room's a mess. They keep giving me arrows. Bolts for the crossbow. There are some fun posters they made for the old gods. Bunch of broken bottles.
More moonshine. Was this a drunken rampage?
The Anderson Moonshine.
This place is a mess. And Tor's not here. I need to keep looking.
Nordic mythology. Wow. This place really is a mess. Oh, he broke his TV. I just realized I haven't been updating my caseboard. Okay, so we got... What did we get? Lunchbox found at the nursing home in Bright Falls. What are these? Affirmations? Yes, actually, they are. Lunchbox found on the path to the nursing home. Our fan fiction writer has an extremely active imagination, that's for sure. Mandy May has the knit design I've been finding by the lunchboxes. She mentions she's been making them for Rose. Nursery rhymes. We did find a new one at Bright Falls. By trying to protect against one danger, she exposed her child to another danger. Oh, I see. She said you're not allowed to go into the water or you'll drown. So you have to stay in the forest, and by sending her to the forest, she got eaten by wolves. Yeah, that's one way to tell a story. Stash found at the abandoned pickup truck in Bright Falls. Note inside, this one talked about going bigger. Wonder what they mean. Stash found in the woods outside Bright Falls. Who is this note for exactly? Did the cult expect someone to break inside? That is true. Some of the notes seem to be directed at people not in the cult of the tree. Okay, so these ones are for later. What about the Anderson brothers? Tor's bedroom has been trashed. Tor's room is empty and the place looks trashed. Maybe Odin can tell me what happened. Norman says Tor had some kind of accident. Maybe Odin can tell me what happened to Tor. Rose says Tor and Odin are resting and cannot have guests. Rose isn't being helpful, but they must be around here somewhere. The trail of the cult. Case closed? Did we really get everything for the trail of the cult?
I need to get the clicker to wake and close this damn case before my family gets dragged any further into it.
Wait, did we really close this case? We have everything for it? Huh. Okay. So this is the case of the clicker, and we did find the clicker, so I guess that makes sense. And then the story is the last one. Let's find more clues about Tor and Odin. So Odin must be in that room. Who's Donna? Donna just says Donna on it.
Excuse me, miss, but you don't see me barging into your room while you're performing mental and physical strengthening exercises, do you? I thought not.
Sorry. Don't mind me.
And now I have to start over.
Sorry, Donna.
Breakfast is at 7. Tomorrow will be eggs, toast, grapefruit, orange juice, tea, coffee. Service stops at 9. Lunch at 11. Tomorrow is borscht with oyster crackers. The other choice is stewed beef. I will have borscht. Cranberry juice or water is served as well. Service stops at 12:30.
Okay, so she's doing memory exercises while she's working out. That's pretty smart of her to do in retirement.
Tea time at 2:30. Coffee is also served. A cookie tray is available. Maximum of 2 per resident. If it's somebody's birthday,
The best
cake is served
of the
instead of cookies.
brightness.
There
Flashlights
is no
and
birthday
review.
tomorrow, so cookies. Tea time ends at 3:30.
I'm just gonna close this door so you don't keep interrupting me. Thanks. Alright. Let's talk to Odin.
Odin's in bad shape. He was drunk and watery. Or is this something more serious?
Hey, he has a crow. A couple crows, just like Odin. The Anderson Farm, 1989.
That woman in the painting looks like Mom. Was I born here? Or is this more of the story?
Good question. Were you written into the story to be their granddaughter? Or are you actually related? Old Gods of Asgard, The Sea of Night. The Sea of Night. To drink from the cup of the wise one, for wisdom to be a seer, I gave up my eye. In the light of the moon to shine and see the many worlds to madness and beyond. Across the dark dreaming sea, the branching paths of the tree, I gave up my eye so many times. We have lived and died and been reborn. We have met here before and will keep on meeting still. That probably sounds a lot better being sung. I'm not going to be able to find a tune for that. Where did I put the eye? Before a time, I gave it to Mimir to drink from the well of wisdom, the cauldron. In 1976, I took it out myself to see, drank the moonshine. In 1988, he who stands on the threshold took it from me. The time will come again to be writ again. He who stands on the threshold took it from me. What happened in 1988? Because I know the 70s was when Thomas Zane, the whole thing with Thomas Zane occurred, right? That was the 70s. Oh, there's water all over the floor. Oh my gosh.
Can you hear me, Odin? Odin Addison? Can you hear me? I need to ask you a couple of questions. Odin? He's in no shape to talk.
Profiling. That was weird. Hey, it's the children of the Elder God. Alright. It says to profile him. Hangover.
Odin's in rough shape. What happened to him?
These are our twilight years. There's darkness in the water. We have our little tricks. And so do you.
What's happening? It's never felt this way before.
You're all grown up, Saga, dearest. And you're back just in time. The forces of darkness are eating away at us. We're too old and weak. You have the power in you, like all Andersons.
What was that? He wasn't a projection. Odin was really here. We were connected. Are they really my family? Is that why this is happening?
Is Saga a seer or something? Is that how her profiling works? Because she has been able to just pick up things from profiling that regular profiling wouldn't pick up on. She, like, finds secrets out about people. Now that I think about it, even just, you know, the Thornton and Morrison. She had to, like, argue with them in the profiling.
I found a photograph of you with the cultists. How are you involved?
We're too old for this brand of crazy. But we'll drink with anyone who's offering. The cult's been on our asses to join for years. But we already have our band. And those damn fools don't know what they're dealing with. No wonder they want a pair of legends.
Tor and Odin are not part of the cult. The cult thinks there's something special about Tor and Odin. I'm starting to see it too.
There is something special about Tor and Odin, that's for sure. or connection.
I've never connected to someone like this in my mind place before. How is this happening?
I was glad to answer your call. Vikings are born travelers. You are a seer. You can see the truth. But your grandpa will want to tell you more himself. Wouldn't want to steal his thunder. Tor is in danger. You can save him.
Is my mind place more than just a mental technique? Sometimes my mind place even baffles me. Is this the reason? Is there something more than intuition behind it? One thing at a time. Tor is in trouble. Once I help him, he can maybe tell me more.
Interesting. So she's never actually, she always just called the mind place a mental technique, but she never actually stopped and thought about it for any real amount of time.
You said Tor is in danger. What's going on?
Darkness is drawn to the spark. Tor only thinks with his hammer, never his head. The Prince of fucking Darkness is making a comeback. Tor's marked by darkness. I can feel it. Is he in his room? It wants to take him, and then take me. Beware of Cynthia Weaver. Bad things happen in the wellness center. Don't let her drag him under, Saga.
Does Prince of Darkness refer to Scratch? Is Tor becoming taken? I need to find him before it's too late. Stop this before more people get hurt.
Well, that's... So don't let Cynthia Weaver take him? Cynthia Weaver before was the Lady of Light. She was always surrounding herself with light. Why would she be dragging Tor down?
I found Wake's clicker. What can you tell me about it?
Cut off from Tom's lamp. It washed to the shore. Good work getting the light switch. The light switch is like an amp. You can play rock and roll without it, but you won't blow anyone away. Art, like Tom's writing, can change the world. But the light switch will crank that change to 11.
The clicker has the power to change the story. To save Logan. This confirms what Wake said. I can't let Scratch get his hands on the clicker. By Tom's writing, Odin must mean Wake.
That's right, because they always called him Tom. Tor and Odin, even in the first game, always called Alan Tom. Have you played Alan's part? We've played part of it. We've been switching every time he gets to Parliament Tower, we switch back to Saga, is what we've been doing. So we've been to Parliament Tower twice. Yeah, I think it's been twice. So essentially it lines up with the Saga sees an overlap and interacts with Wake in that overlap, and then we switch to Alan until he gets a murder scene, interacts with Saga in that murder scene, and then we do Parliament Tower and switch. That's how we've been playing. But we got some new things for the case board. Tor. While the cult has been trying to recruit them for years, he and Odin rejected all of their offers. They're not cult members, but we still have 2 more things. Thor and Odin rejected requests to join the Cult of the Tree. Okay. Fact versus fiction. Odin spoke directly to me in the Mind Place. It felt different, clearer, like a conversation. What does this mean? He called me a seer. A painting of Mom and I with Odin and Thor in Odin's room. This looks exactly like Mom, and that's me. Is this still part of the story? Then there's communicating in the Mind Place. Anderson Brothers. Art, like Wake's writing, has the power to change reality. The clicker magnifies that change. The clicker needs to be used with Wake's writing. Does it really have the power to fix this? Let's see, you can play how you want, just liked to know. Yeah, no problem. I was just trying to let you know what we've done so far. If you'd like to see all the previous streams, this is part 12. I stream this twice a week. I do upload all of my VODs to YouTube. So if you want to see the whole series, that is on my YouTube channel. There should be a link down in the about page. Let's see. The clicker is an amplifier. Alone, it's not very useful.
The clicker makes Wake's writing change reality. Can I trust him with that much power? Not sure I have a choice.
The clicker amplifies Wake's writing. It has the power to fix this, make it worse. Look for Tor in his room. He's in danger. Bad things happen in the wellness center. So we need to find a way into the wellness center to rescue Tor.
Tor is not okay. Something is definitely going on here.
Something's wrong with Tor. Told Odin I'd check it out. Wellness center. I think that was it for the case board, right? Yeah, and then just the locked bits of... Oh wait, no. These aren't locked anymore. Oh wait. They're still locked. Never mind. Okay. Well, feel better from your hangover, Odin. I think they pretty much only drink moonshine and don't drink water at all. So we were already in Tor's room, and it's torn apart.
Too many hands.
Oh, that's not creepy at all. What do you mean, too many heads?
This will put a smile back on your face, my dear.
Sorry?
Black void with no sense of up or down.
She's one of them. There must be an overlap here somewhere.
That was Cynthia Weaver. Oh, no. Okay. Can we talk to Pat Main yet? Nah, he's still doing his radio show. Okay. That's still locked. Let's check upstairs, because we haven't been upstairs yet. And then we'll go to the... Well, we'll see if we can find a way into the wellness center. Okay, so this is Mandy May's room. Yep, there is all that knitting. She makes a lot of those. specific times. And ammo in her dresser. I'm kind of expecting a lunchbox, but I guess since she's the one's making just the knitting, there wouldn't necessarily be a lunchbox in here, huh? Hey. That shouldn't be there. What should that be? Floor 3. It's just a door and it's unlabeled. Right next to Auti's room. Because that's the spiral symbol. That's used for Wake's writing room. But we only ever really see it either in the dark place or the ocean view.
Getting in is forbidden, for your own safety. Time is long for those who wait. But in the end, stand the thanks.
Sheesh, didn't see you there.
Time is long for those who wait. So is this how he's getting to the dark place? Because didn't we see him in the dark place? Yeah, we saw him at the stage. He was singing along to the Herald of Darkness. And you're not gonna let me in your room? Okay, so this is Norman's room. He keeps his room a mess. A lot of books. Kind of weird there's nothing else in here. Gail's room is locked, and Cynthia's room is locked. Okay. So it looks like we can get a key somehow. We'll have to go up to Cynthia's room. Maybe Rose will let us into the wellness center. Otherwise, we'll have to find our own key.
Tor's in the wellness center, isn't he?
No, he's... Well, yes, but you really shouldn't go in there right now.
I'm gonna need you to unlock the door. This is FBI business.
But it's just... There's some things that, Yes, okay. I'll let you in.
Thank you, Rose.
And we got a new case. The Wellness Center. Hey, Auti's back downstairs.
Good for you, and hurry is not an honor. Liekö olet tämmöstä kuullut?
Okay. We have a new case. The Wellness Center.
Odin said Tor needs help. But from what? Is he turning into a Taken?
I sure hope not. Is Tor turning into a Taken? Odin asked me to help him, but what's really going on here?
Watch out for puddles. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Right. Thanks. That lady is a walking red flag.
Yeah, that's one way to describe her. She had a rough time back in 2010. 2013? It's a nice little place they got here, though. Aside from it being old and leaky. Water damage everywhere. Okay, so I still can't open those. Important. All non-essential visits are restricted at this time. Ward reception, examination, patient's room, rehabilitation, dining room, and dispensary. This is a big place. This is a decently sized place. Okay, so this is the side door to the manor. This is the front door. Patient's rooms are here, so that's probably where Tor would be. If he's a patient here.
Dark. Empty. Be ready, Saga.
That's true. Why isn't there anybody here? With how big this place is, wouldn't it be fairly staffed? You can't even open these doors. They're locked. Okay, and the door into there is in the other room. So we cannot get into the light. That's unfortunate. Helmets save lives. That is true. Why is there ammo in a medical crate? Okay, so this is this decontamination. It's a shower. Patient rooms.
Hello?
Odin.
Tor?
Tor. Odin's upstairs.
It's Saga Anderson.
Still locked. Notice we kindly request no non-residents past this point. Examination rooms. There's puddles everywhere. Okay, since my inventory is fairly full, I'm going to swap these two. So this saves me from death but shatters in the process. And this increases the resources I get. And I have plenty of resources. Too many, you might say. Oh, a page. Tor is bewitched.
Tor Anderson had lightning in his veins. This was rock and roll, baby. That Weaver girl had cast a spell on him. Tor would do anything she'd ask. Tor deserved this. Tor wanted this. She wanted the song, a gift. He had to get it for her. Afterwards, it was too late. Tor swung his hammer in frustration. The spark was gone. Black liquid clogged his mind. A bad trip. Tor fought it. He was strong. He'd never be taken. But the darkness could still drown him. Tor needed to warn someone. It was all happening again. Tom was back. Coming back. Tom would need help too if he was going to make it. But the brothers were too old to stop it this time. Tor had called someone. Someone who could help. The name escaped him. Drowned beneath dark water.
So why would Cynthia need a song? Okay, so it looks like the edits that Alan is making to these manuscripts is to save Tor. Because he says he'll never be taken, but he could be drowned. And he had called someone. Is that Saga? So this is probably where Tor is supposed to be. Which is why there's a single light on. Oh. This is where Tor is supposed to be. Doc, Rose and me found Mr. Anderson knocked out on the floor by phone, burns on his hand and cut on head. Was out cold, so brought him here. Been acting strange all week. Take good care. He is VIP. VB. Who's VB? Was that Blum? So that'd be the janitor whose clothes Ati keeps stealing?
Tor was here. He's hurt pretty bad, but he tore off his bandages. Why?
Why remove a bandage when you're still bleeding? The chart says his behavior's been volatile. Tor's been acting strangely. Violently? His bed's empty. Tor was brought here to rest. He didn't stay long. He had lightning in his veins. Weaver Girl had cast a spell on him. He would do anything she'd ask.
Tor is being targeted. He needs help.
Not taken. Dark presence manipulating him? Destroying him? Okay, so this is on the other side of these doors. What was that? Same room 2 is locked. Really wish Rose had given us a key. Oh, of course the dispensary is a safe room. Let's quick save. Where's the shoebox? There we go. Too much stuff. So where did that banging noise come from?
Lydia, baby! Hold up!
Tor, wait! It's me!
Deduction available? Wait, what do you mean? Tor left through the cafeteria door.
Tor left the wellness center.
It's an interesting place. Physical therapy room, I guess. This door must remain unlocked during business hours.
Oh, come on!
The door is locked electronically. Of course it is. Controlled remotely. Let's find the controls. This is the only door we haven't been through. Why is it under construction? Okay, so now we can get through here without going through rehabilitation. Why so many safe spots? Bright Falls record. It's really worrying how many safe spots they keep giving me. Especially since there hasn't been anyone here besides Tor and a figment of Cynthia. Of course, now that I've said that, this is just a bathroom. Always check the bathrooms for manuscript pages, right? Security room. Blum's workroom, private.
A security computer. Needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times.
Yeah, but technically you're not supposed to be on the case, Saga. This is personal matter, right? So much healing.
The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders.
Vladimir Blum. You've been accepted into the prestigious ranks of our most hallowed organization. As such, you will join our noble cause and be privy to our most guarded secrets. The ceremony will take place the day after the next new moon, as is tradition. The cult of the tree welcomes you. Yako and Ilmo Koskela. VP Vladimir Blum. The day after the next new moon. Okay. It's probably important, otherwise it wouldn't have told me, right?
The computer controls the door that Tor went through.
Letter stating initiation is the day after the new moon. Oh, is that the password? Blum recently joined the cult. Is anyone here not a damn cultist? That's true. That's a fair point. Aw, puppy.
Day, then month. He uses European formatting.
14-8. Bad day. This is a stupid house where something always breaks. I always fix. Old people do not respect me. I should ask for a raise. You should always ask for a raise. 15-8. Hurrah! My acceptance letter has arrived. I'm one of the gang now. Do Svidanya to the boring old Vlad. Welcome to the exciting new man about town, Vlad. I'll buy vodka and herring to celebrate. This month, everything will change. 16-8. I had to take care of the dead raccoon over by the bunker. Smelled very bad. Not good for my hangover. Yeah, I'd imagine dead raccoons wouldn't smell great. Blum was looking forward to something in August. I wonder what it could be. He sounds excited. I wonder what he's planning. May, June, July, August. So it was the day after the new moon, is that right? Computer password. Some dates are circled, calendar shows phases of the moon. I wonder why.
I have what I need to figure out the password.
Yeah, we do. The day after the new moon. Okay. So the day after the new moon would be the 17th. So 1708. Right? Oh. Oh, but there's... Oh, 23. Okay. 170823. Because it's 2023. Marshal security. Control and beyond. With an upside down pyramid. Oh. Oh my gosh. That's all just controller references. Marshall, as in the head of, was she the head of operations? Marshall security, control and beyond. Upside down pyramid. That's
And the
great.
doors are open.
CCTVs are on. Medical wing alarm is on. The doors are open. VIP recruits from Kalevala Knights to Vladimir Blum. 090823. Vladimir, I do not need to remind you that Tor and Odin would be ideal candidates for the cult. Please try harder to recruit them. That was a month ago. 3 days ago. Riddle for your rifle. From Vladimir Blum to Valhalla staff and residents. You, Ati, Vlad, Rose, Donna, and 4 others. Why did you take the doorknob to my personal room? I am sick of old people tricks. You bring it back so I can get my rifle. I'm supposed to go on a deer hunt tomorrow. If you don't, I will hunt you instead. V. Blum. Riddle for your rifle from unknown sender. September 10th, 23. I'm a little doorknob that's out of place, but solve these clues and you can trace the way to your private space. I meet you at the greet inside a bright glassy cage where pretty flowers bloom. That's okay. That's just, it means that it's in a potted plant in the reception area that we can't get to right now.
There's Tor, and he's out of his mind. Need to get to him.
Yeah. Seems to be doing pretty good for someone who has a head injury, though. Okay, so it's in there. The doorknob, which is missing.
This door needs a knob.
Okay, so by unlocking the doors, did we unlock all the doors? I think we unlocked all of the doors. What a terrible way to set up security. Okay, so this is a break room, waiting room? Is that what this is? Employees only, staff lounge. Okay. Oh, a flat screen TV. Haven't seen those in a while. Everything's a CRT out here. Safe spot. Oh look, there's the doorknob. Seems to be the only purpose for coming in here too. So this was the security room, and this should lead right back to Vladimir's room. The cult storms the lodge. Oh, this one's unedited.
Ilmo was nervous. His palms were clammy. He lowered his phone. Mulligan isn't picking up. Yako shook his head, pointed at his own phone. Same with Thornton. Ilmo didn't like it. No one was answering the phone at the workshop in Watery either. Something was up. It had to be the writer. Had to be. The Koskela brothers were crouching in the bushes across from the Elderwood Palace Lodge, its light shining in the night. They couldn't wait any longer. The brothers knew Saga was in Watery visiting her trailer. Going now was their only chance to do this without hurting her. Ilmo stood up and a crowd of deer masks looked his way. Okay, this is it. The writer is the target. Take him down and it's all over. Only shoot the Fed if you have to. This is our big moment. We watch in the night. The crowd murmured the chant back to him. Ilmo turned his face to the hotel. He could see Saga's partner in the window. Ilmo slapped his brother on the shoulder. The brothers donned their masks. The cult of the tree was ready.
Interesting. And that's part of Return 7? The narration's just jumping all over.
They're all so soft and sad.
Yeah. Poor dear. Well, he said something about, oh look, there's the rifle, and I don't have space. Does he have an inventory upgrade by any chance? If there was gonna be one, it would be in here, right? I'm gonna have to come back for that. But for some reason I feel like I need it. Or I'm going to need it. Where was the break room? It was this way. The dispensary. Are there other rooms I couldn't get into before, or was it just along here? I think it's just along here. Examination room 2. Who else was in here? Gale taken. Uh-oh.
Gale Barrows stared at his chest x-ray. It was in his left lung. It felt like a black hole, an opening to darkness. He felt like he was drowning. He coughed and coughed and coughed. So hard his whole body and soul felt twisted and mangled, upside down and inside out. With every cough, the black hole grew bigger. It felt good. It tore him up, but it felt good. Gale was dying. The black hole was sucking everything good out of him. He imagined looking through it, into the darkness. The black hole grinned. Gale couldn't escape its gravity. He worshipped it. Gale sacrificed to it. In blood.
Well, that's just not good at all. Okay, so Gale, one of the residents of Valhalla, has been taken. We need to be on the lookout for him. Gale Barrows. Violent outbursts resulting from rapid onset dementia. Should be restrained whenever possible until a dosage can be found that impedes his aggression. Ah, that's not good. It's a lot of pages on the floor. So where's Gale? Is he in there? Quick save. Okay, what can we do without, do you think? We have a lot of trauma pads. We don't need this if we're not going to have the rifle, but I want to go back to the rifle. Let's put some trauma pads away. We already have a stack of painkillers and a stack of first aid kits as well. One stack of each should be fine. We really don't use the propane tanks. I know we probably should, but we don't. The flares are useful. I kind of want to keep them. I haven't been using the hunting crossbow at all. Let's move the ammo up and the battery packs over because I'm not getting rid of any batteries. I'm just not. But I can put this over here. Okay, that should give us a lot of space and we can go back and grab that rifle. Room, security room. Yeah, all of these unlocked. That takes up a lot of space. 15 ammo. So we're just going to quick save again real quick since it's right here and we got the rifle and I don't feel like backtracking if we have to. Let's go through that door.
Shit!
What?
Darkness and
Good.
rain!
Yeah, what? What is going on here? Oh, it's that ripple. How do I stop that? How do I stop that?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh. I am so glad I kept the flares, that's for sure. Let's see. Trauma pad. Yeah. And a painkiller. Oh, let's quick stop this right there. Okay. Was that Gale? That was messed up.
Need to catch up with Tor.
Ward reception. Okay, so there would be a hallway that leads past rehabilitation if it wasn't collapsed. Tor definitely came through here, didn't he? Lost and found. Mittens, homemade. A notebook full of daily meal plans. A nice fountain pen. An antique hair clip, very pretty. Address inquiries to your friend Rose. I found a box of ammo for a hunting rifle in the cafeteria. Rose, I think you left some behind again. You really should be more careful. Take a tip from Vlad, a fellow weapon enthusiast. Always lock it up. Come collect it from me whenever you can. I bought that tea you said you liked. I can make you a cup if you want. VB. So she's just leaving ammo everywhere. She's taken up arms, so to speak. And that's Tor's
This
hammer.
must have been Tor's.
That was probably Tor's as well. Cynthia, are you in here? Oh, I need to reload this. Okay. Okay, let's check in here first. Nothing. A locker room. With some more rifle ammo. Why are they giving me so much rifle ammo? I don't like that.
You come out of here this minute! That water is bad for you! Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you! This kind of behavior is not okay! Let him go! Tor!
Or went into an overlap. But I'm sorry, I really like Rose just yelling, Cynthia Weaver, I know that's you. This is unacceptable behavior.
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me? Or is this the story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
Oh, profiling.
Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned.
Why would Rose think that that's a key phrase?
Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both?
She put her lamp in a shoebox? Shoeboxes resist, or seem to resist, paranatural forces. We've seen it mentioned in Control. She took away the lamp lady's lamp. That's messed up. CCTV footage of Tor behaving erratically. It looks like he's fighting with nothing or maybe himself. Into the pond.
Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside?
Wake told Rose to look for the hero. She won't help anyone else. Rose knows what's going on here. If I tell her Wake has returned, maybe she'll think I'm the hero and help me.
Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Torringale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
She's a lot more helpful all of a sudden.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more.
Saga opens the Valhalla nursing home overlap.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
This feels a lot like Alan Wake's American Nightmare, where you had to alter the environment to match what the manuscript said.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize. To your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you. Even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
Right, the record's in the museum. Oh, she has a lot of things to say.
What happened to Tor just now?
Cynthia took him. Ugh, I knew someone was messing with Tor's head. There's something wrong with the water here. Pipes acting up, black stuff coming out. Cynthia's probably behind that too.
Does Cynthia have any connection to the cult of the tree?
Oh no, she's way too frail for that. But she used to be this town's best defense against the forces of darkness. Well, after Alan. But I guess it finally got her.
Wake is in custody. How have you been in contact with him?
He leaves me messages in funny places, like the newspaper, books. Once he even wrote to me with a cloud. If it's something really important, he tells me in a dream.
Okay. And what does he say to you with these clouds?
Ways I can help him, how I can stay safe, good dinner recipes, ways to kill Taken, lots of stuff. I've been finding some pages of writing lately too, so he must be working on a new book. Exciting.
She's such a fangirl.
You need to get the residents out of here. It's not safe.
Oh, this kind of stuff rolls right off their backs. They've lived very rich lives. Very resilient. But I already told everyone to wait at the designated muster point on the front porch. We run drills every few months. I'm so proud of them.
I'm impressed by how prepared you are.
We're pretty used to this kind of thing.
You're the one leaving those Alex Casey lunchboxes around, aren't you?
Guilty. They were the only Alan-related containers I could find online. He told me to destroy the Taken around town, and I needed some way to stash my gear. I even recruited Mandy May to make knitwork decorations to mark the sites. The stashes are for you, too. You being the hero and all.
Thanks. I already have been. Wake tells you how to kill Taken?
Oh, sure. You're the hero, so you must know all about it. All you need is a strong light, and then your conventional methods of extreme violence. Simple stuff. The tough part is hiding the bodies.
I honestly don't know how to react to this.
Just doing my part, sister.
Okay, Rose. Thank you. Okay, so we know the record is upstairs in the museum, but I am out of time for this stream. So what we're going to do is we're going to go upstairs to that, the break room, the safe room. Rec room? I think it's the rec room. And we'll save there. Odin stuck in bed.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Adding some urgency, are you, Alan? I'll visit you next time. Right now, I need to go to the recreation room and save. So that is all the time we have for today. But we've been exploring the Valhalla nursing home, and we know where Tor is. We just have to get into that overlap and deal with Cynthia Weaver and possibly Tor. But Rose is just so fun. I like what they've done with Rose after her traumatizing experience in the first game. So we'll pick this up next time. But right now, please join me in raiding somebody. We gotta find somebody to raid. Playing Alan Wake 1. Preferably somebody who hasn't played it before, but we'll see who's playing it. Alan Wake 1 first playthrough, no spoilers. Alright. No spoiling it. Starting this raid. Thanks for hanging out.